Out of all of these millions and billions of Israelites, we were entrusted with this gospel. Anybody else could have been brought into this truth, but the Lord brought us into it. This is a great honor. It should not be taken lightly. This is the greatest invitation to the greatest event ever. You have people out there that covet to be invited to a feast or a gathering of the so-called royals, or a so-called feast that everybody wants to go to, a gathering of so-called the minds of the world, people covet to that. But this is the greatest invitation ever to the greatest gathering and the greatest event that ever took place on the planet Earth. And the Lord gave it to us. And the way we show our appreciation is by doing the video, doing the work. However much the Lord gave each one of us, that's showing gratitude.
Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. But this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. But verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
Out of all of these...
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Okay, and just want to do a lesson, dealing with something I had mentioned the other day, how pretty much, Yahweh Shah was going to make the earth, okay, unto our liking. All right, when Yahweh Shah returns, he's going to make the earth unto the liking, all right, of Israel, beginning with the elect, okay, because as we're being conformed to Yahweh Shah, all right, the Israelite men of the hopeful elect are being conformed to Yahweh Shah. What happens is we have different desires now. The desires, that we had, before we came into the truth, they didn't align, okay, with righteousness. But now, as we maturing within the spirit, okay, our desires are being aligned in righteousness, man. What's the scripture in Corinthians, we always get? All right, this is 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. And as Israelite men, all right, as Israelite men, we've been brought up, especially in this society, in this generation, where pretty much it's social engineered, where it's like the Israelite man never grows up. Okay, that baby boy spirit. Okay, that you know, Jake, you know, he despises responsibility. Okay, Jake just want to go through life, you know, with less responsibility as possible, but wants all the privileges, man. Okay, that's a childlike mind frame, you know. And as we come into the truth, what did the scriptures say? Remember yourselves, men. And as we become men, our desires change now. You know, you go from wanting a record deal or a contract, or you know, wanting to be, you know, whatever you want to be, you know, that will bring money and fame, some type of clout, you know, street cred or whatever. You know, you went from that, you know, we went from that to wanting to rule the earth with Yahushua, okay, and wanting to see righteousness flourish in the earth, man. You know, we've come to the point where we didn't know anything about the law to now we're understanding the law like it makes sense. You know, when you go into the scriptures, all right, let's get this in First John, you know, because we was taught in Christianity that what the law was done away with, you know. We was taught because Christianity pretty much pushed the energy as if they want you to hate, you know, the law. Like the law was just oppressive and overbearing, and it was too strict and it was too this. But pretty much the law makes perfect sense. Okay, the law makes perfect sense when you really understand that it was used to govern a nation, man. Okay, and that nation was supposed to govern the earth. All right. Now, when you go to 1 John 5:3, it says, "For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous, man." Okay, it's not grievous to not commit adultery, to destroy another man's legacy, another man's property. You know, to cause strife in the household. You see, it's not grievous not to steal. All right, from your brother, man. Okay, that's not a grievous thing. It's not grievous not to worship other false gods and idols, man. To worship other gods. Okay, that's not grievous, man. To let the land have a Sabbath, you know, plant somewhere else. But see, this society is so oppressive, and Esau Edom, you know, has everyone on these restrictions, but he blinds how restricted people are by what? Convenience. You see? But this is a very restricted kingdom. Because if you gotta think about it, if men, you know, had their own land, their own substance, okay, and wasn't in this rat race, you know, men can have, you know, a few wives, man. Okay, and that and because it's in our nature as Israelite men, you know, to be fruitful and multiply, to, you know, to be hardwired to like women. Okay, that's not wicked, but this society suppresses that and demonizes that, and then you're so limited and restricted as a man, unless you're a man of substance in this society, you know, that sin like adultery, you know, it makes sense to Jake. You see? But when Yahweh Shema Shah set us up in our order, man, it's going to be a beautiful thing, and it's going to be customized to the nation of Israel. Okay? So I'm reading again. This is 1 John 5:3. It said, "For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous, man." You know, they're not a grievous thing to do. You see? But Esau Edom pushed the narrative as if the Most High was just this overbearing, you know, entity that wanted these, you know, ridiculous, you know, demands, you know, from people. You see? That he just wanted, you know, this ridiculous demands. And people ran with that, man. But as we've learned the law and what it was made for, now we understand. Okay? Like you go to the law dealing with rape. Well, if a man, because it's 3 different protocols. But see, people get hung up because if you rape another man's wife, you will be put to death. Okay, that man will be put to death. Okay? And if the woman didn't cry out, the man and the woman will be put to death. Okay? If rape happened. All right? And then there was an occasion when the woman didn't belong to anyone and the man, could pay a dowry to her father and he would have to keep her as a wife. What did that do? That just created another Israelite family. Okay? But this same society is cool with abortion. Okay? So when you go to Psalms 37:4, he said, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart, man. Okay? And see, our desires have changed now. First and foremost, we want to see righteousness reign in the earth, man. We want to see Esau remove out of power. That's going to be a desire. That's heaven for an Israelite man when Edomites have no authority in the earth, man. That's the beginning of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah customizing the earth for Israel. It's for this nigga to be removed out of power, man. That's one of our main desires, man. Okay? Even when you go to, I think that's Psalms, is it 58? Matter of fact, I'm going to read this. This is another one I'm going to get, roll in the spirit. This is Psalms 58:10. It says, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. Okay? He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for righteousness. Okay? Seeing Esau, Edom being snatched out of power. Going back to Jacob holding the heel of Esau. Seeing this man being snatched out of power, man. Okay? Through war. Okay? From on high. Verily, he is a power that judgeth in the earth, man. And that's the beginning of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah customizing the earth for Israel, is getting, the number one hindrance of righteousness, okay, removed. All right, him being removed from power, man. That's why Yahweh Shah said, I seen Satan fall like lightning, All right, when you go to Psalms 92:11, it says, my eye also shall see my desire. You see that? Going back to that word desire, let's get in the Greek. See, it's like in the Hebrew. See if it give us something. Okay. Shall see. Is it gonna give us a definition? That's for eye. Okay. I might look it up in another scripture. All right, but Psalm 92:11 says, my eyes shall see my desire on my enemies, and my ears shall hear my desire. Okay? And my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me, man. Because these Edomites are in an all-out spiritual war against righteousness, man. Okay? And Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah said that he would have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Okay? These people are against any type of righteousness in the earth, man. Okay? And they're being more straightforward about it. Okay? And that's why one of our main desires is what, man? Seeing this man being removed out of power. Okay? That's a desire of the hopeful elect. All right? And that's the beginning of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah customizing the earth for Israel. This nigga being removed, man. Now, when you go to 2 Samuel, because it was always prophesied, man. All right? This is 2 Samuel chapter 7, and this is when David is being told, by Nathan, about, his son that will sit on the throne. And then, in the flesh at that time period, Solomon, was that son. All right, but in the spirit, all right, the bigger picture, it was Yahweh Shah. And this scripture lets you know that it's speaking of Yahweh Shah, because what does it say? 2 Samuel 7:10. Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them that they may dwell in the place of their own and move no more. And that's another thing. We're gonna have our own, man. Okay, brothers, we're gonna have our own, man. You know, you brothers gonna have your own resources. Okay, livestock, orchards, you know, acres and acres of, you know, just you know, Lebanon trees, and you know, you're gonna own portions of the earth, man. Different seas and, you know, beaches, and you know, resources. Boswellia trees where the frankincense grow from, man. Dragon blood trees, man. Okay, all these brothers gonna have resources, man. We're gonna have our own. All right. Matter of fact, let's get another one. I know hey, you all over the place, but when you go to First Kings, all right, chapter 4. This is on First Kings 4 and 5. It says, "And Judah and Israel dwelt safely." You know, and that's another thing. Like, Jake really just want to be left alone, man. You know, Jake don't have that mindset. Like, that's why you see Jake, you know, when they get money, you know, they might destroy themselves in pleasure, but Jake don't get money and try to see how they can take down another nation to go ruin, you know, another nation's, you know, sovereignty. You know, Jake be chilling, man. Now these young wild, these, you know, these GMO babies, man. But when you know, you get Jake, you know, decent little middle class Jake, man. Jake just be wanting to chill, man. You know, Jake be wanting to be out the way, listen to the little blues, you know, drink a little bit and be good. Okay, and that's part of Yahweh Shema Shah customizing the earth for Israel. Is, hey, we're gonna be left alone, man. Okay, we're gonna dwell safely, man. The scriptures say Israel shall dwell in safety alone. Okay? Because one thing about it, all right, the tribes, you gotta think about, like, the tribes, when you Judah by themselves can just dwell amongst themselves and be good, man. You know, Benjamin, you know, they can go do like over there in Jamaica, you know, they can just be amongst themselves and be good. But imagine all 12 tribes, man. It's gonna be like a whole nother world within itself. Okay, we're gonna be good amongst each other, man. All that diversity, you know, we the same people, but it's multiple tribes. Okay, we're gonna be good, man. Israel gonna dwell in safety alone, man. Okay, you gonna get to enjoy each other as a nation, man. From Zebulun to Issachar, you know, it's a Issachar that's working. This little crew, Issacharite crew that's working on our you know, on our job site, you know. And me and the guy that's over the crew, you know, we was talking today, man. And you know, because everything go back to the scriptures, man. And you can just see how, you know, we're all one people, man. Spirits just connect. You know, we just connect, man. You see, you know, laughing, you know, talk about different scenarios. It's just a thing of us as brethren connecting, man. All right, and we're gonna have that eternally in the kingdom. Is gonna be righteousness, man. Okay, so we're not gonna be workers. All right, we're gonna be kings talking to each other, man. You know, laughing, man. You know, giving my daughters to his sons. Okay, vice versa. You see, and it says and Judah and Israel. All right, and Judah and Israel dwelt safely, every man under his vine and under his fig tree, from the Dan even to Beersheba, all the days of Solomon. And when is that going to happen again? Okay, let's get this in Isaiah 2. All right, now this is in the kingdom. Well, in fact, let me get Micah, because Micah is going to say, you know, it's going to go to the same scenario. All right. This is Micah 4 and 1. It says, "But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains." And that's the government of Israel, being their top authority in the earth, which means all right, every nation will have to answer unto the government of Israel, man. Okay? It shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it. And see, that's another thing. The earth is going to be in the likeness, okay, of righteousness through Yahweh Shai. Okay, and the men of Israel are going to be an extension of Yahweh Shai. See, Yahweh Shai is going to be an extension of his Father. It's going to be as if the Most High is on the earth himself ruling, all right, with Yahweh Shai. And we're going to be extensions of Yahweh Shai in the earth. So the whole earth will have a righteous Israelite vibration to it, man. It's going to be customized, okay? It's gonna be a customized earth for us, man. You know, niggas get excited about a customized car. You know, niggas got some customized Air Forces. You know, you ain't got these, you know, niggas. You see? But we on something else, man. We talking about customized earth, man. Okay, and it's gonna be in righteousness. That's the key, you know, because Esau Edom in this society, he has customized the earth to wickedness. That's why the average man, woman of this society is damn near Satanist. Why? Because Esau has customized the earth, you know, in wickedness, man, to his liking, man. Okay, but it's gonna be the exact opposite under Yahweh Shai. And it says, and many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, into the house of the Most High, to the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. And you know, you go into the word walk. Okay. All right. The word walk. All right. You lock. All right. In the Hebrew. And what does it mean? It says to die. All right. It says to live manner of life. Okay. Your manner of life. Okay. So the manner of life of the heathens within our kingdom is going to be after, all right, righteousness, man. You know, the earth is going to be, like I say, customized. These heathens going to know, all right, our expectations, man. You know, to the T, like even certain, you know, brothers or whatever province, you know, that you're over in the kingdom, those heathens are going to, like, just like these phones are customized tools, like we can type something in a text message that we type all the time, you know, and it'll finish it out. Well, that's how the earth gonna be, man. Okay, it's gonna be customized for us as one of these smartphones, man. Okay, you know, you might be a brother, you know, you might like, you know, copal burning in the morning when you wake up. Well, guess what? Because you're gonna have, you know, it's domestic slaves, and then you have, you know, that hardcore slavery, man. All right, and a lot of these heathen women, okay, and it's gonna be the best of the best of the best of the best, okay, heathen women that are gonna be doing those domestic duties, you know, within you brothers' palaces, man. Okay, and these heathen the heathen women, these concubines are gonna know, okay, he wakes up around this time. I need to, you know, I need to get this breakfast going, you know, I need to get this copal going. All right, you're gonna have brothers, you're gonna have live bands, you know. They're gonna be, you know, making your clothing, you know, every day. Okay, he really likes, you know, you know, the white and blue. This is, you know, the people just around you gonna be customized to how you move. You know, this is what we fighting for, man. All right, and even you women, man, you're gonna have servants under you, man. These heathen women, okay, they gonna be customized to your liking, man. You know, your dress is gonna be handmade. All right, you know, the palace gonna be decorated to your liking. You know, you see, your quarters, you gonna be decorated to your liking, man. And them heathen women gonna know, like, this is, princess such and such. You see, she kind of, they gonna know how you move, man, to the T. You see, and it says, and go back into it, and it says, and we will walk in his paths, for the law shall go forth of Zion, all right, and the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashimashah from Jerusalem, and he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Yes, another thing. We don't have to, ain't gonna be no, breaking news. Ishmael, is doing nuclear test. Okay. Iran, the Elon. No, man, that's gonna be ain't no war, man. Okay, this is the last war. Okay. Yahweh Shai, the Prince of Peace, is coming to reign. It's gonna be hell on you heathens, man. Hey, cause we need that work up out you, man. That work you got out of us, we need that same work times 2. You see? And then the score will be even, and you Edomites gonna be rid out of earth, man. And that's gonna be the topping on the cake. Just like Esau wants to crown, his new world order. Okay. With his MOTB. Well, when you Edomites are exterminated, that's gonna be the crowning of gonna be like the crowning of our new world order, man. Okay, when you Edomites are exterminated, man. Imagine that first breath after the last Edomite is destroyed, man. And they done. You see? And it says, but they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. All right, you see that? None shall make them afraid. You see that? Going back into the time of what? Solomon. Okay? For the mouth of the Lord, all right, of hosts have spoken it. Okay? So let's go back to Second Samuel. And this is what was told to David. It said this 2 Samuel 7:10 said, moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them that they may dwell in the place of their own, and move no more, neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more as before time, man. Okay, Esau will have no authority in the earth, man. His authority gonna be stripped, man. Okay? It's just the beginning. You see? So let's go from there. All right. Let's go from there. Let's go back to Psalms, man. Psalms 37. It's gonna be a beyond, beautiful thing, man. People just, people gonna be grooming us all the time, man. when necessary. Okay, it's gonna be people. Their whole life is gonna be dedicated. All right, to make things into our liking, man. Just like in this society, man, Esau worked the hell out of us, man. Okay, we're making people millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires that we'll never see, man, through our labor, man. Okay, and it's gonna be the same way in the kingdom, man. A lot of heathens not gonna see us like that, man. You're gonna have to be the creme de la creme. Okay, you're gonna have to be the top shelf of the heathen. Okay, like I say, the concubine gonna have to be the creme of the creme. I'm talking about like 0.01% tile, man. Because then the Israelite woman gonna be so beautified, which we're gonna get on that too, man. Like the Israelite woman gonna be made so glorious and on another level. You see, brothers gonna do they things with, heathen women. They're gonna have that set up, okay? But the hey, but the Israelite woman gonna be a whole on a whole nother scale, man. And that's gonna be to our liking, man. All right, let's finish this and we'll get there. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord, Yahweh Shemal Shai. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Okay? And he shall bring it to pass, because when you go into it, when you go to, is it 1 Corinthians 11? What does it say? All right, yep, this is 1 Corinthians 11 and 7. It says, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of the Most High. Yeah, man. We're made in the image of the Most High. Okay, we're his sons. Okay, we uncovered, man. Letting the glory of Yahweh Shemal Shai shine in the earth, man. All right. It said, for as much as he is the image and the glory of the Most High, but the woman is the glory of the man. Okay. So it's in our nature, to be, to feel some type of way about having beautiful women. And the scripture tell you that, I know nigga, see, this nigga scamming. Hey, but that's in our nature, man. We're gonna get it. I gotta get this, man. This is Sirach 36 and 22. It says, the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. You see? So yeah, of course, like there's a certain type of energy, like when a bunch of beautiful women, then they gonna be brothers. They gonna be our women. Like they're gonna be virgins. We'll never, have to worry about adultery. Okay. We'd never have to worry about them thinking about exes and all these tainted. No, man, it's gonna be our women. They're gonna be beautified on another level, man. Okay. That's gonna be a glory unto a man. When Xerxes was trying to show off Vashti, she was tripping. All right, he had to cut her ass off, because he was showing off his kingdom. Then, I think it took him 6 months to show off his kingdom, and then he was like, "Damn, I need to show Vashti all. Let me go get Vashti, goddamn." She was tripping. That's what Esther came to play. Which we know how that story went. But yeah, man, that's a man's glory. You see, we're gonna get that back, because part of our punishment, was pretty much, first you had our women to turn against us, and then, they pretty much was raised up over us in this society, But that's part of the punishment. It's all good, But as the Israelite man is returning and repenting, the women, will be held accountable for whether, they repent or not, man. But as we was in our folly, that was part of our punishment, man. But then when you go back to, okay, it's lucky. Okay, but when you go back to 1 Corinthians 11 and 15, it said, but if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her. Okay, for her hair is given her for a covering. So the woman's hair is her glory. Okay, and that's gonna come back to our women, man. You know, especially the Southern Kingdom. You know, hey, it might take three heathen women, to braid, our women's hair in the kingdom, man. To do the styles, because we gonna go back to, the women gonna go back to all type of accessories, man. It's one, a woman with her hair did, it's a beautiful thing now, but wait till you brothers see the accessories, that our women gonna have, you know. Yeah, your woman might have, you see, like lapis, accessories in her hair, man. Gold and different things. Gonna be all type of, you know, you sisters know, man. You know how y'all do all that shit, man. Not shit, but it's gonna be glorious though, brothers. It's gonna be on a whole nother level, okay? And a woman that beautiful, women that beautiful in complete submission, man. Okay, and we can't even begin to fathom this on this side, man. Because what did the Lord say He was gonna do when you go to Isaiah? This Isaiah 4:1. It says, and in that day, it says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and we wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And that's going into this side and transitioning into the kingdom, man. Because how about Shemal Shah gonna create scenarios where that pride that women have, and even women who follow now, it's gonna be scenarios where they gonna have to get under brothers, man. Most I gonna have there's gonna be some link ups, man. Okay, as we get prepared to get delivered out of here, man. And so in verse 2 it says, in that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious. And it begins with the behavior. See, right now, a man's behavior, all right, Israelite man's behavior is making him beautiful, man. The way a man is serving the Lord, the way, the Israelite man is having integrity, okay? Being honest, man, teaching the right things, man. Sacrificing for the sake of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's making a man beautiful, man. Just like a woman, that's in order, submissive, quiet, making herself an asset, to an Israelite man. That's beautiful, man. Playing the background, okay, not trying to be seen, not trying to get all this attention. That's beautiful. That's like the man being decked out through his obedience, and then the woman being decked out, through her obedience, man. That's what it starts with first. And then it's gonna be, hey, when we change, man, it's gonna be a whole nother level of beauty, man. It says, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped out of Israel, man. That's the reward. It says the fruit of the earth, man. The reward of the earth, man, because hey, this fire is gonna do some cleansing, man. The earth is finna be beautified, man. Okay, matter of fact, let's get that in Isaiah, I think it's 61. And 60 is it? Might be 60. All right. Isaiah 60:13. It says, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify, okay, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. And what is the place of the Lord's feet? Earth, man. The earth is his footstool. And he's going to make it glorious, man. See, we're going to see the beauty of the earth. See, the earth is going to come back to her glory, man. For the children of Israel, man, because the rightful rulers, okay? Because even these missiles, they're going to serve a lot of purposes, man. Destruction, tearing down this, this wicked infrastructure, all these satanic buildings and, infrastructure throughout the earth. That's going to be torn down, man. And I say he's going to do a lot of cleansing. The earth going to be fruitful, okay? So it's like the Most High getting the earth ready for his people, man. You know? You see? Let's go back to Isaiah 4. All right, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 4, verse verse 3, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remain in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem." This is when we're back in our land. "When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion." See, that filth gonna be washed away, brothers. Okay? We ain't gonna have to worry about, the woman, secretly still believing in feminism. She's plotting on how she can get, your authority. That filth gonna be washed away that came from this society, man. Okay? Because right now, as a man, the more attractive that a woman is in this society, pretty much the more filthy she is, man. Through her mindset. Okay? She's pretty much gonna want you to worship her and bow to what she's into, man. She gonna have that celebrity, complex. Okay, and you just a little groupie peasant, in her realm. Okay? But that filth is gonna be washed away. That harlot thought spirit, that's gonna be washed away, man. Okay? And we're gonna get to really enjoy, the beautiful daughters of Zion, man. You see, and on the flip side, a woman by nature is naturally hypergamous, if I'm saying it right. If a brother can put that definition up. I think it's hypergamy, if I'm saying it right. Okay. Might be. I'll read this that the brother put up real quick. This 1 Corinthians 2:9. It's from the brother Sup with Yahushua. 1 Corinthians 2:9. "But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear have heard, neither have it entered into the heart of men, the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love him," man. Okay? On the whole another level, on a whole nother scale, man. Going back to the point, women are naturally hypergamous, where they always try to seek to be linked up, to a man that has the highest rank. Okay? It's just in their nature, which, hey, men, we got our nature, women have their nature. But guess what? We the sons of God, man. What's higher than that? Okay? You see? So women will even get their desire. Their husbands are going to have rank that they can't even fathom, man. We can't even fathom the rank we will have, man. Lord willing, we endure. But women, the Israelite woman, beginning with the elect, the women of the elect, they're going to have husbands that's going to have a rank, okay, that their minds can't even fathom. Like you think of Floyd Mayweather or Jay-Z, them niggas, they can take you on a yacht cruise for, for months and, buy you purses and all that. But them niggas is very limited. Okay? Esau can shut them niggas off when he get ready. All right? And it's corrupted. And what them niggas into is corruption, man. Okay? You see? Well, see, in our kingdom, man, the Israelite men is gonna have a rank, okay, that's unfathomable, man. And Yahushua prayed for it. And when you get that word, hypergamy, it's from the brother Avalon War 144K. It says the action of marrying or forming a sexual relationship with a person of a superior sociological or educational background, okay, based on your status, pretty much. All right, and women are naturally like that, okay. So their desire, that hypergamy itch, that women have, hey, that our women have, is gonna be scratched in a way that they can't believe, you know. Um, I'm finna get a precept. Oh yeah, yep. And Yahweh Shai prayed for that. Guess what Yahweh Shai said? Okay, this is St. John 17, and this is St. John 17 and 20. It says, neither pray I for these alone, okay? The disciples, okay, the elect men, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, the rest of the elect, 1/3, men, women, and children, okay? That they may, it said that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me, and the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one. I in them, and thou in me, that they may be perfect in one, that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and thou hast loved them as thou hast loved me. You see? So Yahweh Shai, like, man, Yahweh Shai prayed to the Father, look, give them the glory that you finna give me, give it to them too, so they can know, so the world can know that we are sons. Okay? Yahweh Shai pray for that, man. Okay? And you sisters, that's what you fighting to be married to, man. These men that Yahweh Shai is praying to the Father, the glory you finna give me, give them. You know? And that was part of the reason Yahweh we went through. I don't know if some of you brothers and sisters seen it when I showed that video of the science behind the crucifixion, man, where they was ripping tendons and muscles off Yahweh Shai, man, with those cat whips. Okay? But why was he taking that, man? Because he had to take that so the Heavenly Father would grant that request, man. Okay? For him to get back to the glory, and then the Father to grant us with that glory, man, of immortality, man. Okay? Dominion. St. John 17 and 13, and it says, I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me, okay, and hast loved them as thou hast loved me, okay. Father, I will that they also, whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, okay. Be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory. So Yahweh Shai, what is he talking about? Be with me where I am. Talking about that rank, man, in the earth. Okay, it's gonna be order. You're gonna have brothers still over each other. Okay, but that whole body, that governing body, those first fruits, gonna have a certain glory, man. Okay, it says, which thou hast given me, for thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. Okay. Let's see, they give us some in these other translations. You know? Yeah, man. Yeah. Translation, man. Damn. So they used to go into the interlinear. Yeah, I think saying it ain't too much, you know. But in the spirit, okay, we know exactly what they're talking about. All right, and then the way that we into stones, like you see the brothers, with the bracelets and the necklaces and earrings, stones. Okay, well, our kingdom is gonna be made of that, man. Okay, our kingdom is gonna be made of that. It's gonna be customized. Okay, white howlite, porches and decks and boardwalks. Okay, it is gonna be the city of Jerusalem gold. Brothers. The throne room gonna be, your throne room gonna be decked out, man. You know, be solar light floors, man. All lapis and gold throne. With the sitting on the agate, pedestal, man. It's gonna be crazy, fellas. It's gonna be crazy, brothers. Um, so let's get a couple precepts on that. I think what's that, Isaiah? Let's see. Yes, Isaiah. Trying to go straight to it. It's Isaiah 54 and oh, it's all right. This is Isaiah 54 and 11. It says, "O thou tossed with tempest and not comforted, behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors and lay thy foundations with sapphires." Okay, and lay thy foundations with sapphires. You see that? This is the kingdom being decked out. And I will make thy windows of gates, and thy gates of carbuncles, and all thy borders of pleasant stones. You see? The kingdom will be decked out and customized, to our liking, man. On a whole nother level. And we get there in the book of Tobit, which is all throughout the scriptures. And those stones give off energy, man. Those stones have, powers as well, man. We're gonna tap into all these things, man. Okay, and the earth gonna be in sync with nature. None of our technology in the kingdom is gonna ruin, the animals, the earth, dumb people down, migraine headaches. No, man. Our technology, through the stones is not gonna do that, man. So when you go to Tobit, the 13th chapter. Okay. All right, this is Tobit 13 and 13. It says, "Rejoice and be glad for the children of the just." Okay, for they shall be gathered together and shall bless the Lord of the just. Okay, and it says, "Oh, blessed are they which love thee, for they shall rejoice in peace. Blessed are they which have been sorrowful for all thy scourges, for they shall rejoice for thee." Okay, because we're sorrowful in this wicked society, man. We hate this place. Okay, we hate the people in power, the people that like this nigga. Okay, they hate everything about this society, man. What it stands for, man. Okay, we've been sorrowful, during our punishment, man. You see, but we're coming to a time we're finna rejoice. And it says, "For thee," and it says, "And when they shall see all thy glory and shall be glad forever, let my soul bless," all right, the Most High, the great King. It says, "When they have seen all thy glory and shall be glad forever," man. And the Most High is about to show out, okay, for his people, man. Through the destruction and, how he's going to reward us, man. It said, "Let my soul bless the Most High, the great King, For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones. All right, thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold, and the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir. And all her streets shall say hallelujah, and they shall praise him, saying, Blessed be the Most High, which have extolled it forever, man. Okay? We coming into some great times, man. You know? Yeah, bro, say amethyst ceiling. You know, it's like you can look up in the air and see it, man. You know? I think good about amethyst. You gonna have them. We're gonna have to have them amethyst cups, cause the amethyst kind of sober you up. It keep you sober. You know, we're gonna have them amethyst cups, man. You know, for this good wine, brother. You know, but Lord will we endure, man, and you know, in the spirit, you know, I'd like to go into these things as we're about to, you know, get uncomfortable. But guess what? We finna get real. We finna get real comfortable. You know, so we're gonna have to get uncomfortable. You know, to get comfortable. You see. So we're gonna go through these uncomforts to get, you know, to the comforts, man. You know. So Lord will, you know, you brothers, all right, and you few sisters, you know, we're edified, man. You know, this is what we're fighting for, man. To live in the earth customized for Israel and our, you know, and to our liking, man, and righteousness, man. Okay. All right. Till next time, I say Shalom. Kwam Yashala, Abab Abal, DTA soon. Kwam Yashala, Abab Abal, Shalom.